Hey guys, it's Scoutmaster Mike. Welcome to our last challenge in the advanced series of the Truth is Hard to Steal challenge. And this is going to be based on the Boy Scout 10 Essentials. And so here's the challenge. It's pretty simple. You have to spend one night in the woods, could be in your backyard or actually in the woods, with nothing but your 10 essentials. Those things that you would carry hiking with you and nothing else. And you can also do this as a patrol if you want. I'm fine with that. Obviously you got to coordinate with your parents, but this is pretty simple. So let's talk about our 10 essentials real quick. And I'm going to add a couple because I think there's a couple things missing off that list. When we think about the Boy Scout 10 essentials, we have water, and we know that water is absolutely critical. We know it's a lot more important than food, and we've experience with that in the troop. So water, we've always got water. We've got some trail food. I carry this type of stuff a lot. You can see these like tuna kits with crackers and tuna. They hold up pretty well, so not bad trail food. We're gonna have first aid kit, of course, and some of the things that we will probably want to think about in our first aid kit. Moleskin, really important, might be the most used piece of kit in my first aid kit is moleskin and band-aids and some other gear like that, some tweezers. And this is also a good place to put sunscreen. Sun protection is one of our 10 essentials. You can see I'm wearing a hat, sunglasses, got some sunscreen, and I'm going to add something here. The Shema, we talked about that in another video. That sun protection, it has 100 other uses. So let's add that to our 10 essentials. Let's carry a Shema too. Fire starter. We've got a couple different options here. I've got a lighter. My son always says, "Dad, you're cheating if you use a lighter." Nope, you're smart if you use a lighter. And I've got a traditional fire starter. So we got our fire starting kit. I got some options there. I've got my map, trail map, and my compass. It's part of my 10 essentials so I can find my way. I've got my knife. Gotta have a knife. I think in Boy Scout 10 Essentials we usually talk about a folding knife, but out on the trail, you know my feelings about that. We're fixed blade. Fixed blades are just so much better in terms of usability. Another thing I'm going to add to your 10 essentials, so we're probably up to about 12 or 13, is how about some cordage? I don't really want to go in the woods without any cordage, so I think that's important too. This is going to be one of the most important things you carry is a poncho, and this weighs maybe 2 ounces. This is really light. This is really heavy. This is a military poncho. It's worth carrying the weight, in my opinion, though. This, and I don't always, but especially if I think the weather is going to be good. But these military ponchos have so many uses. They're so durable. They keep you so dry, and you can build a real shelter out of them. They have grommets along the edge, and that's where the cordage comes in. You can actually create a pretty nice shelter with one of these. You can get these at Army, Navy surplus stores. And they also make this that goes with it, and I wore this combination in the military for a long time. This is called a Woobie in the military. It's a poncho liner, and it goes inside of the poncho. It's a quilted material, and it is pretty light. And this will keep you warm in combination with that poncho. Something else I'm going to bring, a space blanket as part of my sheltering, and a tin cup, metal cup of some type. You can boil water, you can drink water, things like that with it. So those are really sort of an expanded 10 essentials. The other thing that we didn't talk about that we usually wear on our pack is a whistle, like a Fox 40 for signaling during emergencies. But you got the 10 essentials here. We have a knife, first aid kit, a little bit of extra clothing with us, which I actually have a wool shirt that I usually carry. I don't have it out here. Rain gear, a flashlight, which I do have. Here's my flashlight. And trail food, water, matches, sun protection, and a trail map and compass. So that's it. This is the type of gear I want you to try this with. What you see on this table, you can do it as a patrol or as an individual. Go out in the woods with this, spend a night, overnight, just as though you were hiking and had to stay in the night, and take some pictures while you're there and submit them. Go 166.